Okay, so here is our login and authorization page for our travel agent. It's been hooked up to Supabase on the back end, which is a great back end as a service platform. As you can see, email, new password, clear account, right? And we have to go to our email for login. And that takes us to the onboarding, which Ryan did and will cover.
Yeah, so the next part that we implemented for this week in particular is the onboarding steps. Professor Cho mentioned in our feedback that we should think about having an onboarding or getting started process that makes it easier for users to submit intake information so that the chatbot isn't starting cold, but it already has some basic information about the user, what they want, their budget, so on and so forth. So we created a collection of four different screens. As you can see here, Ben, if you'll just click through asking for a user's budget, what kind of destination, the general categories, um, more information about the group, so the chatbot is aware, and then finally the type of trip that an individual wants, whether it's relaxing, adventure, focus on food and whatnot. So all of this information is taken anytime a new user is signed up to the app, and that information is routed directly towards our backend SQL database, which will then be used when we call chats to the chatbot, and it'll have that information already stored once the new users sign up. So I'll pass it back over to Ben.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan. And for the final functionality that we built in, like Ryan said, we connected everything to the database so that's all that onboarding information, all those fields are populated into our database. And we actually make sure that that database, those fields are injected into the system prompt of our agent loop so that on every single conversation, it has the relevant context immediately available, as that's what's really important, right? If you think about how a human travel agent will work, once they get that context, they're going to remember what their customers want right away. So we want our agent to be simulating the exact same thing. So, for example, if I ask our travel agent to remind me of my travel preferences, we should get a comprehensive output that tells us our travel preferences, which exactly says everything that we chose. We're looking for a relaxing beach vacation, 4 to 6 people, with a budget of 500 to 1,500. And yeah, in terms of what we're building out currently, things that are next steps, we're going to create some more tool calls for our agent, specifically the ability to call for more relevant data about different trips. So, say I had a follow-up query about give me some ideas for a beach trip, then we're going to give the agent the capability to call an API, uh, a travel API with travel destinations and different hotel options and different, bookings, things like that. And yeah, those are the next steps. Thank you for watching.